Hey everybody, it's Steph, Evening Skies Reflections. I thought I'd come on here before that hurricane storm starts coming in tomorrow. Because I don't know when we'll have phone service or internet or anything again after the storm comes through. So I've been thinking a lot. Where is it? This stone right here has been on my mind a lot. It's a Jasper, Leopard Jasper. And it's supposed to help you connect with the animals. It's also supposed to help you connect with your mind, body, and soul if you sleep with it under your pillow. And it brings the light and dark sides of you out so you can see where they're at. Um, so I don't know why that's been popping out lately. Um, it's just like, phew, I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading for the collective, and I'm feeling that it's going to do with elements, fairies, birds, anything in the woods, earth type stuff. I don't know why. Today I was outside and I got like about 5 crows out here, or 4 or 5, whatever. I don't really know how many. But one in particular comes really close to me and talks to me all the time. And he's the only one that doesn't run away when I go out there. So I know it's him. I just don't have a name for him yet, but I call him Sweet Baby. Anyways, he would not stop today. He was up in the tree yelling at me. Then he came down closer to me, looked right at me, and was squawking. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm getting on here with a message. And I'm going to call in the ancestors, spirit team, guides, angels, calling them all in to help me with this message for the collective. One thing I have noticed with the collective is that we're all kind of getting to a different veil. But I've noticed with my readers, the ones that I watch, I've noticed a change in them. And I've noticed for the good. I mean, the growth. And it's hard to put it into words. I love them dearly, and they are just amazing, amazing readers. Um, but I've noticed a change. I've noticed a change in the people in the chat room as well. Um, it's beautiful to see everybody come together as one, or on one. When you stand in a circle with a bunch of people, nobody's higher or lower than you. You're all equal. And I think that's beautiful that we all come together and we share and we talk and we send energy to each other. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I've noticed that with the collective more and more, that it's like a door opening and we're all in there having coffee together or something. I don't know. We got throat chakra, life purpose. Life purpose. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, the door. We're all getting there at our own pace. Oh my goodness. Communication on the bottom. I knew it. I knew this was about something like communication. I see, Every time I think I'm going to do a reading about something, Spirit says, no, we're going to do this. Communication. So I guess a lot of us have to open up our throat chakras. I don't want my card to catch on fire. I guess a lot of us will have, look, truth. Wow. Okay, so that's a, what do you call that? Confirmation right here. Communication, truth leads to life purpose, and all the throat chakras, and them cards have been shuffled, shuffled, shuffled. Is that weird? That is so weird. But you notice there's water and fire on here, the connection here. I think we're all getting to this point right here. We're all getting to this point right here. We're all starting to communicate to each other, and Spirit is also communicating with us. Wow. I've never got three of the same chakras. Look, blue, all blue. Throat chakra. So I want to pull a bird card. What's it? Feathered omens. Only because that crow would not stop. I think he was just kind of warning me about the storm, but communication, truth. Are you being truthful with yourself? Are we being truthful with ourselves to the best of our ability? Because humans have a tendency to sugarcoat things, especially to ourselves. We tell ourselves all kinds of reasons why we shouldn't do something, why we should be afraid of things. We're programmed that way, and it's. I think that's what's coming to. I think the program that we've been dealt as humans is coming to an end, for at least the ones that are in the spirituality and waking up. And I never was a believer of gods and goddesses. I like the myths of them, but I'm starting to believe that maybe they did exist. Really, like angels, you know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know. So anyways, let's get a feathered omen, please, for the collective spirit. Thank you, Patrick, for these cards. Finch. Oh, everybody knows what a finch. See? Activity increases. See? That's what I'm saying. Activity increases. Wow. It says all activity around you is going to be amplified. It may seem as if you are being overloaded with activity and opportunity, but you will be able to handle it all. Accept all opportunities for new activity and new experiences right now. You have been waiting for things to get moving for some time, and Finch's appearance is a sign that your wishes are being answered. The gates are open and the new waters are pouring through. Look at that. The gates are opening and the new waters are pouring through. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's really cool. On the bottom, penguin. Trust in your dreams. Trust in your dreams. We got goose. Huh? That's my mom. Hi, Mom. Pursue your quest. I think that was from me, from my mom, but pursue your quest. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I gotta get a little table in here. Wow. Trust in your dreams. Spirit, whoever's working with you, whoever you work with is trying to, I just heard ancestors or past loved ones are trying to send you messages and just not quieting the mind enough to hear them. Some of us, me in particular. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, what I'm feeling here is that our senses are opening up more. We're starting to feel things more. Um, Feeling the world. We're starting to, well, I can speak for myself, but I'm sure there's others out there with me, but we're starting to see things differently. We're starting to see the anomalies that we would have not seen before. You know what I mean? Like, we're just, there's no explaining it. You're just starting to feel and see anomalies that you would have just never seen before. And that's what I got from that card. And then beautiful uncaging. Uncaging the heart. Opening the heart to the truth, to your life's purpose. Trust your dreams. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh, wish upon a star. Oh, that makes me want to get the unicorn deck out. So I feel this is a very more of a message that for whoever this resonates for, please, you're not feeling it, then it's not for you. But if you're feeling it, maybe you should do some throat chakras or balance all the chakras, heart. I love how that filling the world and beautiful uncaging came out. And then we got pure intentions and cosmic sapphire on the cut. That's some sapphire. September sapphire. All right, Spirit. I think we're allowing ourselves to see and feel more. And this stone is about balancing with the light and the dark, the mind, body, and soul. And you got truth here with the scales, with water and fire. Oh, sticky, these cards. Very sticky. I guess they don't want to talk. I'm not going to keep shuffling them. New opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical door. Glimpse a magical doorway. Wow. Declutter your life and glimpse a magical doorway. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. I need to look at something real quick because oh wow, this card didn't even get shoveled. Shoveled. Why did I say shoveled? Why, Spirit? Shoveled. Are we just shoveling stuff in and not digesting it? Or what do you mean, Spirit? Anyways, this card was laying here. It didn't get shuffled with the rest of the deck. And it's the uncharted sea. That's pretty ironic right now because of the hurricane coming through here in Florida. But this is uncharted territory. This is uncharted territory. Like I said over here, feeling the world is like new senses, seeing things from a different light, seeing things in a different light, in a different way, and feeling things with your heart that you never thought that you would feel. And I'm not really talking about love per se. I'm just, uncaging your heart. You're releasing so you can receive, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I was right. Um, Sensitivity to feelings of others, awareness of the whole world, and a broader perception, empathy, overload, and overwhelm. Feeling the world. It reminds you that you're not alone. That's what I was talking about with the collective. We are not alone. We might be on different journeys, but we're still basically trying to get to the same place. That's just what I'm feeling. And it's all uncharted territory because we've not, our ancestors up until us right now have not got as far as we have. And it's time. It's time to open these doors. It's time to open the heart. And it's time to open the crown and soul chakra and stop being afraid of what we don't know because it's trying to be shown to us. Okay? Wow. I didn't expect that. All right, Spirit. Alright, Spirit, what do we got? What else can you enlighten us with? Wow. Darkness, the moon. So what I just heard, some of you started this this new moon that you have. No. Remember when I first came on, I said the stone is supposed to help you with balancing your light and your dark, exposing them to you, showing you. Um, in actuality, let me read my crystal, my phone, because I put it on my phone so I could read it to you about that crystal. So give me 1 second. Today's my brother's birthday. He passed away, but still. Okay. I thought I put it on my phone. Wow. I swear I saved it. Okay, I did. Um, it boosts the ability, okay, to work with animals, which if you work with animals, it's also a nurturing stone, a strong self-healing crystal. If you're going through stages of personal growth, keep it near, touch it daily to absorb its energy. The stone has healing powers for chronic conditions or different kinds of illnesses. Keep the stone on your person, like your wallet or in your pocket, or sleep with it under your pillow. The stone has been known to actually reflect and hold the light and dark sides. It does this by helping a person understand that dark is merely part of light, and that these energies complement each other as opposed to being in contrast to one another. So I believe that's what this card's about, darkness. See how it's in contrast with the dark hair, and then behind it is the light. So I'm going to read that. It does, the stone has been known to actually reflect and hold. Let's see if I can hold them both. The stone has been known to actually reflect and hold the light and dark sides. It does this by helping a person understand the dark is merely part of light, and that these energies complement each other as opposed to being a contrast to one another. So this is a Leopard Jasper. I would recommend to get that. That's very on point. That's funny that that was the stone that was coming out at me today. So definitely going to be sleeping with it under my pillow. Um, this is messages from the spirits of nature. Also from Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. You must have picked these out, hon, because I didn't have these on my wish list. But I think they're pretty cool. And they go with the message. This is all about This is all about emotional, no, not emotional, detaching ourselves from being programmed and moving into or through the threshold of uncharted territory, and knowing that your senses are waking up more stronger, more sensitive. I can attest to that. But I've noticed lately, I haven't meditated since I moved out of the RV too much. I go out there to meditate, but I've been ignoring myself lately. So I got to get back into my taking care of myself. I can feel that my body's off balance. I can feel I'm off balance. So anyways, wow. All right, Spirit. That was nice. And I just got done saying I can feel that I'm not taking care of myself and not doing what I'm supposed to do. Dandelion, healing, healing. Do you remember when we were kids? We used to make a wish and blow them out, blow them. And if all of them blew off, our wish would come true. And then we had that wish upon a star card. But this is talking about healing. And that's what I think we're in, that's what we're doing with that moon card and that I think this is, yeah, about healing. I have not looked at this book for these cards at all. We got Lotus, Resurrection, and Desert Thirst. So we are really thirsty for the knowledge. We're thirsty for the communication. We're thirsty for the knowledge, the truth. We are really thirsty for that. And Lotus, Resurrection. That one, yeah. Yep. I'm sorry. But I know people don't like you if you look at the book, but sometimes there's a little nugget in here that you just don't get. It says it isn't a lack of water that is calling for your attention now, but a vague awareness that something is missing. Your life feels rather dry and barren of anything that will quench dry and bereft of anything that will quench the thirst. All your attempts at finding relief so far have been misdirected. See, as you have been pursuing have habitual patterns that, while familiar, have not fully satisfied you. There remains that feeling of lack and internal dryness that you haven't been able to pinpoint but can feel as a heartache or malice. This is no thirst of the body, but a spiritual thirst. That's what I was saying. Healing, spiritually thirsty, and resurrecting your spirit. Wow. Spirit, I love when you do this. I love when you do this. And this resurrection, it says, the recent experiences you've gone through have been so intense and disturbing that you've questioned your faith in spirit and your own capabilities to pull yourself out of the muck. See? The quench for thirst, see? but not water, spiritual thirst. Yet you must keep your faith. Even though you feel like life has kicked you around and severely tested you during this time, the suffering you endured by being a captive of the darkness will soon be relieved, and you will be able to shed any residue from the experience as you go through a major rebirth. Oh my God. Moon, darkness, the stone, the light and the dark complement each other than opposing each other. And that's where I think this comes in, because a lot of people think, oh my God, talk about dark, a dark night of the soul. Oh no, oh no. Well, you have to go through some dark night of the souls because you have things, traumas built up that you don't even know that are there, even from past life. Bottom of the deck, waterfall, persistence. You have to stay persistent. Oh my God, you have to stay persistent. You have to stay persistent in this. You have to stay active in this. And look at this card, Moon, cycles, Moon. I am not joking here. Look at this. 2 moon cards. We have to pay attention to the moon. It is trying to tell us something. The moon cycles is trying to tell us something. We have to stay vigilant in our quest, in our thirst for healing and spiritual knowledge. We have to stay vigilant in that. Oh wow. I don't even know what to pick up now. My little Halloween kitty on my phone. Alright. It just popped on, so I thought I'd. You know what? Since it's talking about the moon, let me see if I can get my moon cards out. Because it's twice the moon came out, so I definitely want to get. Goddess of the moon. So with this hurricane coming in, it's gonna be pretty bad for Florida. I'm probably gonna sit in the shower when it starts hitting this way, because it's the only safe place in this place where I'm at right now. If it comes this far, they're talking about it going east now more than west. So even it doesn't matter. We're still gonna get the wind and the water and a lot of water. And with the moon cycle, I don't even know. I gotta find out what moon cycle we're in today. Hey Bixby, what's the moon cycle for today and tomorrow?
Okay, here's a summary of what I found. Waxing crescent, today's moon is 343% visible and is crescent. 5 days left to the next phase, first quarter.
Waxing crescent. So this hurricane's coming in on a waxing crescent moon. I think we have to pay attention to the moon cycles. I really do. I think the moon cycles have a big to do with everything going on right now. My mom used to tell me when I was younger, when it was a full moon, she'd be like, "Oh my God, all the crazy people are out tonight." And she wasn't meaning that in a harsh way. It just means that, you know, violence spiked and people acted strange for no reason. And then she worked with um, people that were mentally disabled, you know, and on a full moon, they would act out. I mean, like one of her clients threw TV across the room and got irritably violent. Another client just, you know, they just all had their own things. But I'm just saying, the moon has a big impact on emotions, not only the ocean but emotions, and I think that's what this message is leading us to. Every time I use this deck, every time I use this deck, I'm gonna look back on all my videos. Every time I use this deck, this card comes out. Every time, no matter what. Creation, Beaver Moon, and there's blueprints. I don't know why that card keeps coming out. Every time. Wax and Gibbous is boundaries. And then we got Beauty on the bottom. Every time I use this deck, that card comes out. I am like so over that. I'm about to take that card out of the deck. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so funny. That is so funny. Give me 1 second. Ugh. It is really. Give me a second. I gotta turn this on, man. This fan on me. I am like burning up right now. Don't know why. So with the, I'm gonna look this creation up because I'm telling you, it comes out every time I use this deck. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. It says, I am a mighty creator. It is my birthright to create. And it's on the Beaver Moon. It says companion stone or metal. Crystal phase. Well, that's what's in this stone too. There's like 3 or 4 different crystals mixed in with this stone, from what I understand. I believe that's one of them. Wow. And then we got boundaries. Are you setting healthy boundaries? Look at that lotus flower. It's like lifting, or yeah, it's, you got lotus here, resurrection. Doesn't it look like that? Learning to set healthy boundaries and creation. This card, man, I'm telling you, it's going to haunt me because the book, I mean, what I'm seeing is like you're getting information from spirit, telepathy of some sort, to create something. But, and then with this one, boundaries, that lotus, resurrection, the lotus, you're resurrecting your boundaries, you're bringing out healthy boundaries. Wow. And then you got beauty on the bottom. That's beautiful card. And abundance. Look at all the animals. See? All the animals. Hunter's Moon. Isn't that next month? Or is that November? Is this October or November? Hunter's Moon. I'm keeping that out because. And then you got growth. I could go on and on with these cards. Wow. There's no such thing as coincidences, I'll tell you that. I did a video, I don't know, it was a while ago, and it said something about something about paying attention to the moon cycles. Very important to pay attention to the moon cycles. Wow, I don't remember now. Well, this is okay. This is something else. All right, Crow Spirit, what do you want to tell us? I knew there was another one. And we have my beautiful crow feather that my crows left me, or that my one crow left me. And I'm going to put him right here. Protection, yep. I believe that. I believe that's what he does. I believe they do serve as protection. I know with each other they do. When one's eating, one stays guard. I watch them all the time. One's down there eating, one's staying up here watching, one's over here watching, and then they switch. And when something comes into their bubble, where's that at? Where's that card? When something comes into their bubble, cool, 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 they raise hell. Yes. Oh, there's two more here. Sacred. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Protection, the blue egg. Sacred space. Look at the nest. Wow. And then you got bond. The bond. Now this could be crows mate for life, as do a lot of few birds out there, and swans and geese and stuff like that. But look at this. What do you feel? What do you feel with that? Protection, sacred space, and bond. Okay, this is your sacred space, and you're protecting it. And then here, to me, this is like a bond to the. We're talking spiritually here. See the bond? That's what one heart, two crows. See what I'm trying to say? I can't get the words out. Um, there's an unspoken bond, probably from a past life or with someone. I'm not trying to make this about love. It could be with spirit, unspoken bond with spirit that you already know you have. You just haven't. You just haven't went into that uncharted sea yet. You have to be persistent. Wow, this is beautiful. Protection, sacred space, and bond. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look, look. Oh my gosh. Look. Two, 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 two. A scale, two. A sacred bond. Wow. I wish you could feel this energy right now. Wow. Exposed. See, I think that's what a lot of us in the collective, we feel if we uncage our heart and let ourselves feel and see things for the first time, that we'll feel exposed. We'll feel exposed to the elements, other humans, whatever. And I think that's the scariest thing that us humans face every day, is being exposed, or feeling, not being, feeling exposed, like you're standing on the stage naked. You know what I mean? Or, just like, I don't, that goes great with that. And then you got a card that looks like the Hangman. Perspective. Perspective. That's what's going to call for perspective. Wow. This is, I can't even remember what I'm channeling now. This is a lot of different messages, but I do know it all goes back into communication, truth, life purpose, and the moon cycles. I do know that. You have to trust your spirit guide or your angels or whoever you talk to. You have to trust them. I'm going to get a couple of Pro Tarot. See what it wants to give us. All right, come on. What can you tell us, Go Spirit? So it does do with it, have to do with a little bit of emotions. You got the Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, bickering, arguing, Queen of Cups. These are the prettiest tarot cards I've ever seen, I think. See, the moon's there. She's sitting there, all this water, the sand, the crab. Look, she's on the beach. The moon, emotions, see? Emotions. 10 of Wands. That's getting a little heavy to carry. Eventually he's going to have to drop that. Or she. He or she. It's time to let this cycle go. It's moon cycles, cycles. It's time to let that cycle go. Drop the burdens. I don't like how they fell out, but we'll take them. I don't like how they fell out like that. 5 of Cups on the bottom. Okay. King of Pentacles. Abundant fruit. Abundance. Queen of Wands. Whew. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Swords. The truth. A message of truth coming in. The Star. So give me a second. Let me look at these. Got 2 5s here. 5 of Cups. 5 of Wands. This is where you have to have your boundaries come in. You can't let somebody in your space that's going to make you feel like that. You have to set up healthy boundaries. Now we got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Emotional, nurturing, loving. She's not too much emotional, but she's nurturing, loving, and she runs her own shit the way she wants to run it. And then you got this King of Pentacles, abundance. I'm really not sure what to say about him except that he has a star up here, and you got the star card. So to me, that's like saying this is somebody that is going to come into your life that's going to help you with this growing. This growing. It's going to bring you in truth from spirit, maybe. Wow. And got the devil. See, that's this bickering, and this is how the devil energy wants you to be. That's how he wants you to be all the time. That energy does not want you to be like that. Does not want you to open your heart and communicate and drop all the and have healthy boundaries. That energy will do anything to stop your light. Three of Pentacles. I just heard friend. I think this is the person that's going to come in and, I don't know, strength. Look at that beautiful strength card. So, yeah, what I'm getting from this is definitely pay attention to the moon cycles. Listen, quiet yourself, listen, release the burdens, pay attention to the signs, and your dreams. What does that say? Trust in your dreams. And really, really pay attention to the moon cycles. That's very, very important right now. And don't be afraid to be in uncharted territory or I can tell you something about myself. You know why I don't put my face on the camera? Because I don't feel pretty enough to be on the camera. I'm older, and I don't want to get up and put makeup on and eyelashes and do my hair and all that stuff. I'm just an older person, and I'm not confident on my looks. That's why I don't get on the camera. That's my truth. All right, Spirit. What do we have for some little advice? I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. Protection. See? Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. You got the Queen of Wands here. Yes, you do. And the Strength. Oh, that's way too many. Let's have the deck. One more, Spirit. Okay, two more. Spirit's got jokes. I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Abundance of the universe. Mm-mm-mm. I am curious about my true nature, life purpose. I seek to understand myself. Waning give us 1. Waxing give us 6. Waning give us 5. See, I don't know all that. So that's what I have for you, collective. I hope that you at least took something from this, because this was a lot. A lot of energy, a lot of, we got Page of Swords, Justice, 5, another 5, 5 of Pentacles, and then 6 of Wands. Ooh, pay attention. I just noticed with the collective, we are paying attention. We are seeing things that weren't there before. We are starting to see things differently. And I think that a lot of us are doing that. Even if you're not a reader, you're still doing it. If you're not a channeler, healer, mystic, whatever, it don't matter. Them are just titles. Nobody said you had to be them things to be awake, to expand, to grow. You know, it's all in the eye perspective. It's all, I don't know what else to say. Guys, I love you. This will probably be the last video till after the storm, till I can get, because I'm sure internet and everything's going to go out. TV, everything after tomorrow night. So I want to pray for all the people in Florida that are in this path of this thing. All of us that are here in Florida. Strength and to help one another through this. Thank you for watching my channel. I almost got teary-eyed over that. Anyways, yes, I'm a little nervous because it's my first hurricane. I'm used to tornadoes, not hurricanes, not water, not just, it's just a little scary. But anyways, I hope you got something from this, and take what resonates, leave the rest. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I don't get a lot of likes, so I guess people don't like me. I don't know. It's funny. It's a YouTube thing. You got to have likes and subscriptions and all this to do anything, and I think it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. That's their rules. You know what I mean? So love one another, help when you can, and especially take care of yourself during this time. Take care of yourself. Keep that persistence going. Keep that strength going. And I'm going to say goodbye with that. I love you guys. Mwah. See you later. Thank you for watching my channel. Bye. Love and light.